Today is World Autism Awareness Day. The movement has sparked improvements in how children are taught and adults are employed. But discrimination is still prevalent against people who are on the spectrum.
CBS 8's Abby Black explains a term you may not be familiar with and another way to think about people who think differently.
Academics say that some teachers and businesses are missing out when they overlook neurodivergent people.
As they recognize their genius, we begin to realize their strengths and what an asset they bring to the table.
Dr. Kimberly A. White-Smith, a dean and professor at the University of San Diego School of Leadership and Education Sciences, focuses on teaching an inclusive ecosystem of supporting neurodiversity in school and in the workplace.
The environment, such as lighting, such as the wall color, can really impact someone's learning experience.
Neurodiversity evolved from the autism movement and helps remove the stigma of someone whose brain differences affect how their brain works. People who are on the spectrum, someone with dyslexia, Tourette syndrome, ADHD, or ADD are often described as neurodivergent.
We now know that people who work high-pressure jobs that really have to perform under stress probably tend to have ADHD, like first responders, people who work in the military.
Dr. White-Smith says while gains have been made in addressing neurodivergent learners, there are still racial inequities among this group. She says many of them are labeled as disruptors with behavioral problems and placed in special education class. Rather, giving them equal access to general education can help them excel.
More students who identified as Black and Latino, Latina, Latinx were getting these kind of amorphous labels that were really more aimed at behavior than learning challenges or differences.
Tech companies are recognizing the neurodiverse talent. In fact, research by Accenture found that organizations that hired people with disabilities have 28% higher profit revenues and creativity among colleagues.
So we're really moving from this deficit perspective of neurodiversity to this assets-based approach.
Dr. White-Smith says recognizing the strengths of neurodivergent people can empower an entire community.
So as we learn more about what's supportive of neurodivergent learners, we can actually help society become a more inclusive place.
USD is working on a Center for Embodied Equity and Neurodiversity. To learn more about that and the academic conversations on this topic, go to cbs8.com.